guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to be sitting on the floor, apparently. I don't know why. So today I'm going to be talking about New Year's resolutions and goals for the new year and that kind of thing. So if you are someone who is looking to improve anything really about their life in the next year, I recommend that you give this a watch. I'm going to be covering everything from work to hobbies to like self-care, everything basically. And so I hope that this is useful to a lot of you, and if it is, please give it a thumbs up so that I know. I'm going to give you a couple of like tips slash me just sharing my thoughts on the whole thing so that you can hopefully plan what you want to do next year in like a good, healthy way. First thing is, why am I not doing set resolutions? That's because I kind of don't necessarily agree with it.
I realised whilst editing I never actually said why I don't agree with them, and to cut like a long story short with it, basically I just think they're kind of restrictive, and I think that they can be a little bit negative and a bit like stressful on yourself to achieve these things within the year. So I'm kind of just encouraging you to think about New Year's resolutions a little bit differently, and maybe instead of doing the traditional, try setting yourself some more positive goals, and that way you're just more open to basically achieving things you want to, being happy and being positive.
I think it's a great opportunity to start changing things because actually lots of people need that kickstart that the new year brings. Like, lots of people can't just get up one day and start doing stuff, and they find the transition of a year, even if in actual fact it's just a day later, helpful to them. So what I'm really trying to say is I have not done New Year's resolutions. I just am using the fact that it's a new year and the fact that I'm going to be done with my first semester, and then I can just get on with my second semester of second year, thank God, as like a reason to start. And I just thought it was important to say that you don't need to have New Year's resolutions in the traditional sense. You can do what I'm doing and just set some general positive achievements. These are not all my goals. There's definitely other things. These aren't ranked. They're literally just like a couple of things that I want to like throw out into the universe that I want to achieve, and hopefully I can do them. It doesn't even matter if it's not this year, because like I said, I don't like setting that pressure on myself. So at some point soon, and what I will try and do at some point this year, is to continue learning a bit more Italian. This is something that I like set as a proper resolution for myself a while ago, and I just haven't ever done it. Honestly, I got approached by Rosetta Stone, who kindly are sponsoring this video, and they said to me, do you want to learn a language? And I was like, yes, of course I want to learn a language. I've been wanting to do it for ages. I just haven't kind of, I dropped my phone. I just haven't kind of put like my resources together to actually get on with it. It's actually something that I am encouraging you to do, which is why I said yes to them to doing this, because I think they are so important. Not only is it cool, like it's just cool to know how to speak another language, but it will improve your employability a lot. If you are interested in doing it, I will put like details and links in the description below. I have a code for you, which is NooStenning, and that gets you 50% off. So you are paying £5 a month for a 24-month subscription, which is a massive discount. And I know that the price often puts people off doing this because they don't think it's necessary, so they don't want to spend that money. But this is very well priced if you want to learn a language. They have 24 languages. I'll put some here of me scrolling through when I was signing up for mine. I even considered picking a Farsi / Persian because that's what my mum speaks. I thought I'll do that with her, and I'll do Italian on this, but that was so cool to see it on there. I was like, oh, I know that.
Something that I especially like is the range of things that you actually have to do to pass each unit. It's definitely not just grammar and vocab, you also have to be able to pronounce things properly, and they also have these like little extra things, so phrases that are spoken exactly how they should be, and also these little stories. And anything that's just a bit more interesting is going to make you want to do it more, which means you'll get better. Probably my favourite feature is being able to download not only the like written lessons, but also the audio companion to them. Then even, for instance, on the bus on the way up to uni, when I don't have Wi-Fi, I can be productive.
I thought, yeah, I will actually do this, unlike before when I just said I was going to do it, but I didn't have any means to do it by. So yeah, a bit of A-level advice for you as well, snuck into this video. You didn't think you could escape that, did you? So my like tip that goes along with that goal of mine is make things easy for yourself. Don't set yourself a goal to learn a language without having been like, right, I'm going to get the Rosetta Stone app, for example. Okay, so the second thing I'm going to talk about that I really want to kind of like achieve and do is go and see more shows at the theatre. I just love it. I absolutely love going. It's just something I want to put more into my life. And that is my second tip. Don't make everything like a self-improvement thing. It literally doesn't need to be. Sometimes you need a little bit of like a fun goal thing you want to do in there. It doesn't have to be something that is going to better your life, because you'll find that it does better your life by doing it. I know that by going to the theatre more, I'll have a lot of fun, and that's bettering me. I was actually lucky enough to be sent 2 tickets for me and my mum to go and see The Curious Incident of the Dog in the Nighttime, which I literally loved. The set was amazing. The set was definitely my favourite part. Just the way they used their set and their props. If you haven't seen it, I won't like spoil things for you because it was part of the enjoyment, but if you have seen it, you'll know what I'm talking about. So thank you so much to Official London Theatre for sending me those. They are a ticket company, and they have a website that basically has every show that's currently on in the West End there. They have a New Year's sale at the moment, and one of the things that I saw within the sale was 42nd Street, which is a show I saw the night before. I had like 3 days in a row of shows. They were amazing. So if you are looking to go and see any shows, definitely check out their sale. It's for shows showing in Jan and Feb. I just love going to the theatre. It's something that I recommend to anyone. There's something that you will like, even if you don't think you're a fan of the traditional musical or the traditional play. If you just don't think it's for you, I beg to differ. I think there's always something for someone out there. It's such a good way to like spend time with people because it gives you such a great talking point afterwards. Like me and my mum spoke about it afterwards, and then I went on to like share it with my friends as well. Like, oh my God, have you seen this? I've seen this. I just think it's a great thing to do if you can, and it's just not as expensive as you think it is. I would recommend that you add that to your positivity goals for this year. Just broaden your horizons a bit. I would like to be more on top of my work in semester 2. So that's the third thing that I'm going to talk about. I just feel like I let it slip last semester, and I don't like that feeling. So this kind of links in to one more point I have to make, like a tip for you. This is for those of you who are setting yourself more specific goals, which is something I encourage you to do with work, because it's been proven that setting an actual target helps you achieve that. So for instance, I'm talking mainly about people doing school exams rather than university exams. But if you are trying to get a certain grade and that's your goal and you've set that, because that is something that can help a lot of people, I would recommend reevaluating that at some point in the year. I don't think that you need to keep the same goal the whole year, and I think it's important to let yourself have a break with things. Or if you think you're like achieving it really well, there's no reason why you shouldn't up your goal. These things can change. They should be like mobile, and you should be able to like evaluate yourself at some point in the year, assess where you are with it and change it. I hoped that that was useful to you in some way. If you are interested in Rosetta Stone, definitely check them out. I will see you all in my next video soon. If you have any requests, leave them below, and yeah, Happy New Year. Bye!